EV, with sales rivaling even the likes of Tesla. But what does it mean for companies, for China, and for the rest of the world? There seems to be quite a distinct barrier around China when it comes to trading. Things don't quite work like they do between the US and, let's say, the UK. Restrictions are placed on what can be imported as well as exported via its borders. But Chinese motor company SAIC, the name behind the revival of British brand MG, has teamed up with multinational giant General Motors to come up with a mass-market electric car. The only thing long about this car is its name. It's called the Wuling Hong Guang Mini EV. Its size is anything but long. At 2.9 meters in length, it's a whole meter shorter than the proudly British Mini hatchback. Even the classic Mini was between 10 and 20 centimeters longer than the latest Chinese EV. At less than 1.5 meters wide, there's no doubt this car will be perfect for the city. In fact, that's where the creators see most of the revenue being generated, with buyers opting for a smaller and more economical city car, as well as first-time and older buyers who are looking for a cheap set of wheels. One journal article suggests that Chinese roads vary between 2.85 and 3.75 meters wide, the latter more than double the width of this tiny EV. Nevertheless, its boxy design and comparably high stance, just over 1.6 meters, means it's perfectly designed for lugging all the city essentials around. Pictures show the car being loaded with flowers and groceries. With the back seats folded down, yes, there are 2 rows in this car, a 741-litre cargo space opens up. That's actually 10 litres more than the 3-door variant of the much larger modern Mini Cooper. Oh, and the car weighs an astonishing 665 kilograms. To put that in perspective, that's about 1,100 kilograms less than the Model 3 and half the weight of even the petrol-powered modern Mini Cooper. The entry-level model comes in at 28,800 yuan. Currently around $4,350 and just 10% of the Model 3's market price in China, and features a 17-horsepower, 85 Nm motor with a top speed of 62 miles per hour. Its 9.2 kilowatt-hour battery gives it a measly 75-mile range, which is significantly less than other class leaders like the 54 kilowatt-hour battery and 263-mile range of the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. But one report suggests that the average commute in Chinese cities is less than 6 miles and takes up to an hour. So with so much time spent stationary, this little EV may be the perfect solution for so many Chinese workers. The more expensive model at 38,800 yuan or $5,860 comes with the same powertrain but an upgraded 13.8 kilowatt battery, giving it a range of 106 miles. Neither variant is eligible for the government's subsidy, which usually applies to EVs because the batteries do not meet the requirements of energy density. It's unlikely we'll be seeing this car stateside or on European roads anytime soon though, and that's due to the rigorous safety measures cars must go through to get on our roads. Although GM describes the steel used as high strength, it doesn't feature a single airbag. Anti-lock braking, a tyre pressure monitoring system, and 2x ISOFIX points for child car seats do make an appearance, although we're not sure if these are included in the basic price. Press photos also show rear parking sensors, air conditioning, electric windows, and a radio, but we don't know for sure if these are standard features. The first 3 weeks after launch saw more than 15,000 units sold, with cumulative orders surpassing 50,000 by the end of August just a few weeks later. This made the Wuling Hong Guang Mini EV more popular in China than the Tesla Model 3 in terms of total units sold, and this is just a sign of things to come. GM says over 40% of the cars that will be launched in China over the next 5 years will be electrified. Right now, the Mini EV is the cheapest electric car available to purchase in China, but the company faces stiff competition from other Chinese companies, including BYD Auto and BAIC Blue Park, a company which aims to bring together automotive transport and energy consumption. Sounds familiar? With SAIC already powering the production of the MG range in the UK, including 2 of the country's cheapest EVs, the ZS and the 5, should the likes of Tesla be worried? And with General Motors sharing part of the Mini EV's production, will this give them a boost towards zero-emission transport in the American mass market? Remember, our markets may not demand the small sizes and ultra-cheap prices, but the technology is being put in place to upscale EVs globally.